This is Eric from Christian Outlets, and I'm here with Minister Salute, Julian, who's going to be sharing his testimony about how he encountered God.
My parents divorced at the age of 16. I joined the gang. I started smoking weed. I started drinking. I lost my virginity. I got a tattoo. And I started running the streets every single day. I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with all these emotions that I'm feeling. I'm spiraling out of control. I end up getting kicked out of school. Friends are getting locked up. Certain people at my school getting killed, getting addicted to drugs. And I knew that that wasn't the route that I wanted to take. I didn't know how to get out of that life. I'm trying to come to my friends for advice. Like, hey, I'm trying to change my life. I think I want to start going to church. I want to stop gang banging. And they're laughing at me. They're telling me that it's too late and that I've already made my decision and that, I was already living a lifestyle that I couldn't get out of. And so I found no hope in my friends. I even asked my dad to take me to a psychiatrist. When I sat down with the psychiatrist and I tried to share with him my heart, he laughed in my face. It might have been hard for you to hold in and laugh too, because I had this mentality that nobody can tell me anything. I can do whatever I wanted. I wasn't scared of facing any consequences. I've always been rapping since I was 12 years old. My name was Young Boss. That's what people would call me. I was very ambitious about my goals, about my dreams. That was funny too. Nonetheless, I didn't expect to get laughed at. I got back in the car that day and I was like, Dad, I don't want to come back here no more. And you started dropping me off at church. I don't know what compelled me to start going to church to seek the answer. I tried to stay in church every Sunday because that was the only time I felt like I was doing something good. And I felt like I was in a safe place for once. Going to church didn't change me. I didn't even know who Jesus was. I didn't understand anything about the Bible, salvation, forgiveness, grace, mercy. I didn't know none of that stuff, man, nothing at all. It wasn't until I had my own encounter with God. One weekend I was at Texas Relays in Austin, Texas. We went to go party. Little did I know that was the last time I was going to see Anthony and Garland. They got hit by a drunk driver on their way back to Killeen, Texas. I went to the wake ceremony before the funeral. It was a message of salvation. That's what I was searching for at the time, a fresh start. My friend TC hit me with one of these. Hey, are you saved? The most important question I ever have been asked in my life. I had no idea what that meant. I knew that I wasn't safe. I wasn't living safe. I got up that day, went to the altar and devoted ourselves to Christ that day. And 16 years later, I can attest that that has been the greatest decision I ever made in my life. God really started revealing himself to me